using a real helicopter.
Well, that sounds like change for change's sake, if you ask me.
The Stall won't cough for that. I'll completely blow a budget.
Huh? Budget? B? My God, it's contagious.
What about me? I've been the helicopter here for the last 7 years. I'm going to be left to rust away in some drafty old hangar, is it? Till some whirly-bird nutter dusts me down and puts me in a museum. Have you seen what those school parties are like? I do not want lollipops and peanut butter smeared all over my undercarriage.
Just discussing the helicopter still.
Tom's helicopter is the best thing that's ever happened to this station.
Oh, pants.
Tracy, get the camera. We're off to the airport. And bring him along, too.
I think I know who put salt in the pineapple chunks.
That was Glenn Frey. This is the Fun-Loving Criminals.
Oh, man. Why don't you take your coat off?
Can't. I'm stuck with it, okay?
I got stuck in my bondage trousers once. Glastonbury in 1983. Oh, what a week that was. Good job the bassist from Southern Death Cult had a chainsaw. I learned an important lesson that day. Always carry an emergency pork pie wherever you go.
You're going to pass out in a minute now.
Yeah, well, if I do, nobody loosens any clothing.
Hey, do you remember that bit in The Wizard of Oz where Dorothy wanted apples off the tree and the tree wasn't having any of it? And then the Scarecrow said, "We don't want your bloody apples." And then the tree gave him, like, loads of apples, innit? It's reverse psychology, see? So whatever you do, Brad, don't take your coat off. Don't work if I tell you first.
He's been at the pie again, right?
Till I saw that film, I thought I was the only one the trees talked to.
There's something going on under that coat, and I want to know what it is.
Oh, did I miss National Hot and Sweaty Day?
Don't you start.
Oh, let's have a look. No. Oh, come on, Brad. Brad, come on, let's have a look.
Come on, Brad, we'll be cool about it, man.
No, look. This is all Tom's fault. For some reason, he's got it in for me.
He's got it in for you. For the last 3 years, Doug and I have dined at Chez Henri. Last night, he wouldn't even let us through the door.
One free nose bag. I used to get free cakes, free pizzas. I was that close to a fondue set.
Well, I've lost my weekly arrangement at the Aquatone Allergy Clinic, and it does not get any worse than that.
This is worse. Oh, my God. It's Michael Bolton.
That is worse.
It was the only thing left in the prize cupboard.
I thought somebody'd won that and not Mystery Voice.
They sent it back.
You must have other shirts, man, Brad.
Not since Tom dropped Shirts Are Us, no.
But why don't you just wash one of your old ones?
Just wash one. Do you know how far away my mother lives?
There's no justification for that.
Oh, come on. If I had done it, somebody else would have.
That's what they said at Nuremberg.
Look, it was bloody freezing at 5 o'clock this morning. I had no choice.
Well, I have, and I can't stay in the same room as that.
Brad, I found something.
And my mohair waistcoat can't stay in the same room neither.
Go on.
I found something in Tom's box.
What?
Well, you're not going to believe this. It's incredible.
Okay, that's it. After the news, it's Dexter Hart.
Hi, Brad.
With cordon bleu.
With cordon bleu?
What was in the box?
Where am I going to find a cordon bleu chef in under 3 minutes? Oh, God. So, after Henri's triumphant trout surprise last week, today's creation will be great with toast.
What was in the box?
Tom's worst nightmare. Apparently, he's got this
Morning, T. Nice shirt, Brad. We had a letter this morning from a legal firm representing Hughes Scully.
Yeah?
With reference to the facts concerning the party of the first part, we write to advise the party of the second part that the party of the first part is not buttocks.
Oh, no, Sunday buttocks wouldn't be Sunday without Hugh Scully.
This is not the way to conduct research. I mean, why invite trouble when there's a perfectly good video shop down the road? And what do you think the internet's for? There's loads of buttocks all... This is how it starts, isn't it?
What was in the box?
We can't talk here. Meet me there. Come along. fallout?
Tracy told me to the sandwich shop, but I lost her by the corned beef pasties.
How many should get?
3.
We may not have much time.
What have you got?
Don't look at me. Just keep looking straight ahead.
No one suspects anything.
I know. I just don't want anyone to think that we're friends.
It's lunchtime. We're sat on the park bench. We've come to feed the ducks. We look a bit closer than friends.
I didn't think it through. I'll go bond with the ducks.
You're not fooling anyone chucking that bread around either.
It's not bread. It's great with toast. Even the ducks won't touch it.
Can we get on with it?
Tom's diary. Last year's.
Great. He may have us up against the wall, but we know all his dental appointments.
Suit yourself.
Okay, go on then. What's he got to hide?
Oh, I see. You think that I would read another man's diary? Check out March 12.
Attend fear of flying course.
March 13.
Claim back refund from fear of flying course.
The guy's an aerophone.
Possibly.
Possibly. August 10. It's not often you see the words escalator and nosebleed on the same page.
Okay, so he's afraid of flying. He's afraid of heights. So what? Steve's the one who's going up.
Not necessarily. Steve could fail his medical.
What do you mean you've got an ear infection?
Sorry. Fail the medical.
It's not serious, though, is it? I mean, your mouth's still all right. If you pass out, we'll just see you went under a bridge.
Oh, it's the altitude, see? Anything over 200 feet, the ears burst. After that, it gets really nasty.
Well, stay under 200 feet, then. Just do the bungalows.
No. Too risky. I could do the shipping lanes, if you like.
Hey! Yes, we're just coming. Oh, I bet you've got a lovely radio voice, eh?
Oes, ma da fi. Ond, fi dim ond fi fod yn siarad Cymraeg. Cos mae DJ Camp o'r America wedi talu swm o arian i fi. A swm blwyddyn o Great Britain.
Sounds bloody great to me.
Beth wyt ti? Oedd y boi na siarad ysdi, a so fe'n feddyg o iawn. Fe oedd y bachan o Stafford Farms. Beth sydd yn neud gwrth roed yn y bai? Dyn ymlaen.
Good luck!
This is ground control to Major Tom. You really made the grade.
Does Estelle know that Fabio's taken all our furniture?
Not yet. Time now for our very first broadcast from our all-new Eye in the Sky. This is ground control. Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Yes.
Tell me, Tom, just how high are you, mate?
I'm really high. There's no ground underneath me or anything.
So what, about 3,000 feet then?
I really don't know.
3,000 feet. That's over half a mile, innit?
Is it?
Yeah. No city road. The city road's half a mile long, so you're as high as city road is long. Can you imagine falling the length of city road? Something I've always wondered, Tom. Where did they keep the parachutes? Tom, you still there?
Apparently there are no parachutes.
Anyway, how's the traffic looking, mate?
Small.
You see Chapel Street?
Only if I look down.
Traffic news as it happens from the Eye in the Sky.
The sound of taste. FM.
So I said to Fabio, my designer, Fab, I said, I want to create a unique blend of functionality and chic. A classical style for the 90s. But we had a last-minute change of heart, actually, and went for this. Postmodern, minimal, nothing effect. Well, Renaissance is so yesterday, don't you think?
Yeah, and so's neo-bankrupt. Look, we need photos our readers want to look at. Most of them live in places like this.
That's no problem. We'll use the plant display.
Isn't that Frankie McNeil? Oh, yes. So it is. Well, we could always do Mandy Smith. She's having her lavatory feng shuied.
We've got a helicopter. Would you like to see the helicopter?
No, I really don't think this is going to work. Not like this.
Appearance is everything with you people, isn't it? You are so superficial, pouncing in here, poking your zoom lenses around. You parasitic pair of arse-licking vultures.
Well, I was going to say we could come back on Tuesday.
What? Oh, yes, that would be fine.
No, I don't think so.
Out.
I didn't hear anything. I've just come in to put the plant in front of his...
Who wrecked my office?
Fabio.
Get Fabio for me on the phone, now. Fabio?
Careful. He's a bit miffed because Tom's cut him from Dexter's show.
Fabio, hi. I think there's been a little misunderstanding. What? Yes, of course. Anything I can do. Well, maybe not that. Let's see if we can come to some arrangement.
It's a phobia I've had since childhood. Strange, really, when you think my dad was a steeplejack. If only he hadn't forgotten his sandwiches that day. Even now I get vertigo at the sight of cheese and pickle.
Well, we were all very concerned, weren't we, Brad?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, were you really? Do you know how many traffic reports he made me do in that last hour? 13.
Hey, come on, it was radio gold. People looking out their car window for you.
How could you possibly know that?
You caused a 3-car pile-up on the A48. News loved it.
Hey, they were lucky there. They'd already reported one. Oh, do you want a nice cup of tea or something? Yeah. A nice cup of tea now. Oh, Estelle, do you want a nice cup of tea?
Hold on. Tracy, you do like Fabio, don't you? He is nice. Yeah, she'll do it. Tom, can you pop into my office for a sec?
Oh, Tom, you were fantastic. That last bulletin, the religious conversion was an inspired touch.
I can't hear a bloody thing.
Steve, I bribed the doctor so we could get Tom up in the helicopter. There's nothing wrong with your ears.
I've only got one regret. I never had the 12-inch of puke on my pillow.
Let me explain something to you, Tom. We get the odd freebie. Brad's shirts, Dexter's dinners, my 500-acre estate in Tuscany. That's what powers this station. When the plugs are in, our clients buy the commercials. When they're out, they don't. And now Fabio wants his wallpaper back.
I see.
Well, it's a bit late to see, Tom, isn't it? This month's advertising revenue is down by 1/3. It's a good job you boosted our ratings with your traffic this morning. Otherwise, I would be quite angry by now.
Right.
So you better give me more of the same tomorrow.
What?
Remember, every blood-curdling shriek is worth thousands to our girls in telesales.
Oh, no, I can't go up again.
Oh, believe me, Tom, you can. You can.
Taste FM. Time now for a traffic update with Major Tom in the eye in the sky. This is ground control. Can you hear me, Major Tom?
Loud and clear, Brad.
What's happening on those roads, mate?
Well, there's already a bit of a tailback on the Newport Road.
And how far does that tailback go?
It goes back as far as, Fabio's, the place for interior design. Also, there's a bit of a hold-up in the bay. People queuing for the Shirts Are Us Mad March sale. Also, Freshest Bakery. You can get coffee cream puffs for half price.
Traffic news as it happens from the eye in the sky. After the news, it's Dexter Hart with Cordon Bleu.
Little tip, boy.
The news at 9
Spread
o'clock.
the fingers.
Tragedy has struck millionaire entrepreneur and founder of the Virgin Empire, Richard Branson, who had a fake...
Somebody get him a paper!
The sound of taste. FM.
That's great news. Brilliant. Yes. Mwah. Alan Titchmarsh.